Hey folks, welcome back to Vert Der Ferk, the channel where a mid-40s Canadian guy with too many cookbooks tries to make sense of them one recipe at a time.
So for this week's episode, we randomly selected from my collection from Chef Roy Choi, the LA Sun. Now you might know this chef if you've ever seen on Netflix with Jon Favreau, the show or the movie Chef, and then they had a
I get to touch people's lives with what I do, and I love it. And I want to share this with you.
Chef, and then they had a bit of a series called Chef. Well, Roy was kind of the hands-on chef that was like there to show and teach the actors how to do cook and the proper techniques. And if you haven't seen the movie or the Netflix series, you really should. It's fantastic.
I used to cook with Roy all the time when he was training me, and then the movie came out and it all ended.
It's like being dumped.
It really was. It was like, when are we cooking again?
Very interesting cookbook. I haven't cooked anything out of this yet until now. And what's really neat about it is that it's actually an autobiography almost about Roy's life. And as he talks about his life, there's recipes based on where he was at that certain point in time. So we did the random recipe selector, and actually the chapter we came up with was called Crack. And as you can imagine, it was not the best time for Roy. And the recipe that was in there was the Perfect Ramen. And it's how to make an instant ramen and amplify it. So not like a 5-star culinary kind of piece we're doing here today, but I'm super interested to see just how this can work, especially with my kids who are like ramen crazy. So let's get to it.
Water, Shin Ramyun, instant ramen, egg, butter, American cheese, roasted sesame seeds, green onion for garnish. Gently pull the hot noodles over the raw egg to poach.
So the recipe was fairly quick to make, but really kind of interesting when you look at, like, you know, they call for American cheese. So of course we have Kraft singles up here. So we throw those in there. We poached an egg. And the spice of that brand of hot sauce was pretty wild. My kids loved it. I really thought it kind of amplified the flavors with some butter and the cheese and the egg. It was really kind of a neat kind of adventure to see, and for something that's so cost effective and that you can still make it taste as good as that was pretty incredible to kind of experience. So really happy I took it on and tried it, and it's something that we'll definitely make again in the house